But first, where is the strangest place you've ever wrestled?
Oh my goodness. I don't know. On the indies, it got pretty weird sometimes. Like I wrestled in like an Italian restaurant, like I wrestled at flea markets, in movie theaters and bars. So I don't know. That's a hard question to ask.
There's a lot more harder questions someone probably could have asked, but that one is difficult because obviously you've had such a journey through so many different companies, but here we are, WWE, and you have this amazing tank that you ride to the ring. And we need to right now settle something with WWEshop.com right now. Why haven't they sold a tank, like a Power Wheels type tank that children or myself could ride to work?
That is what I'm saying. The original tank I purchased from Walmart myself and I was using on the indies. So if you want my tank, it might be still available at Walmart. But I did add a bunch of skulls and cool things to it, so you'll have to deck it out yourself.
Oh, I've been waiting. I've been waiting for so long. I was like, why? Why is this not a thing? This is such a
That's what I'm saying.
wrestling fans are paying astronomical amounts of money for replica belts of football teams or championship belts that other people hold, which I have a few myself. But the tank, people they would buy it. You know they would buy it.
I agree. I'm sure they would.
Ugh, all right. We'll have to fight with them another day. But Halloween Havoc is coming up tonight and next week, actually on Halloween, a 2-night extravaganza lasting over 2 weeks. You're hosting, you have experience, you're bringing Scarlett with you this time around. Now, what can fans expect from Halloween Havoc? Spookiness, terror, outfit changes?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, my favorite part about Halloween Havoc is all of my costume changes. This is my third Halloween Havoc that I will be hosting, and I will have to say, I have been stressing about these costumes the most ever. I put a lot of detail in my work tonight, so I'm really excited for everyone to see it because it was a pain in the butt and it took me hours to make these costumes.
You made them.
Yes, yeah.
Wow. You're not just going to the store and buying an outfit. You're sitting there, needle and thread?
Yes, for some, like I did buy some pieces and just put them together and like modified them to, whatever character I'm doing tonight. But yeah, I put a lot of work into my costumes tonight.
Oh, I can't wait because in the previous years, spin the wheel, make the deal when you were hosting and those outfit changes, and people still Google when you Google your name, that's like the first thing that pops up is you in like the horns and the red outfit. There's many different incarnations of you over the years at Halloween Havoc, and we've all enjoyed them. So tonight, I know I'm waiting with bated breath to see what is going to happen. But with Scarlett joining the hosting, you're part of this brand new Halloween, spooky season type show, Chamber of Horrors. Explain to me how this even comes to be, because I know you revealed on Twitter you were recording this without the world knowing, and the wrestling media finds out everything, it seems, but they did not know about this.
Yeah, I mean, Scarlett and I were kind of doing this stuff on our own. Like she loves staying at like haunted bed and breakfast while we're on the road and she'll invite me over and we would do our own investigating and we would just kind of talk about it in the locker room and then we got approached about doing it for YouTube for the WWE YouTube page and we're like absolutely like we're already doing it. This is already something that we love to do. Let's do it for real and let's like capture it on camera for everyone to see.
Has there been anyone who's been a bit of a scaredy cat when you're like, let's go do this? They're like, I'm good.
Um like almost everybody. Almost everybody. Even the people that we got on the show didn't really want to be there. I have to say.
I did see a few recently where Drew McIntyre is pretty much calling out the ghosts to appear so he can just give him a Claymore kick. Grayson Waller, he seemed like a champ. Like, but
Yeah,
so
actually,
it's a little
Drew was
scary.
probably Drew was probably the only person to reach out to us that he actually wanted to go hunting for ghosts. Everyone else we were kind of pulling teeth to get in.
How does one get into this? How does one say to themselves, I think I want to go look for ghosts?
I'm not sure. I've just always been into the darker side of things, with my love of horror movies and I watched a lot of Ghost Adventures. So I don't know, it just seems like natural for me to be ghost hunting.
And I think you're a known horror film fan as well. And let's talk about some random horror film characters right now. How would they do in, you think, the WWE? How do you think Chucky would fare in the WWE? Would he be doing well?
I don't know. I don't know how athletic Chucky is. He's very crafty, but he's a small little fella, and knives are not allowed in the ring. So I don't know how he will do without his weapon.
True, true, true. I imagine though, in like a triple threat match, Michael Myers and Jason, Freddy all going at it in the ring. I don't know who would come out on top. Do you have a prediction?
uh, Between Michael Myers, Freddy, and Jason.
Jason, yeah.
Well, I'm biased for Freddy because Freddy is my favorite of the slashers. So I hope that he would come through. But it would probably be like Michael Myers just because he has a million bazillion lives.
True. It's true. I've been going through a Halloween marathon recently on TV, and I've discovered things that I was like, there's a cult that gave him powers to not feel pain and go off and do these terrible things. And then he just takes them all out. I'm like, what is happening here? I was unaware. I was unaware.
He's invincible. He's invincible.
He is invincible. And Halloween Havoc, though, as of right now, 8 matches are set for tonight. 5 of them are women matches. And I know representation is hugely important to so many people in the world, including myself, and I'm assuming you as well. How important is this to have? Because it feels like always the men matches outnumber the women matches. This time, completely different.
Oh, I am loving that we are seeing so many women come in today and doing like not just regular matches, like Devil's Playground matches, lights out matches. Like this is a dream come true. So I'm super excited. I will be definitely watching as a fan. My girl Roxanne is in there. Gigi Dolan is getting down tonight. So I am super excited.
Yeah. Halloween Havoc, anything for me, Halloween or like Christmas is the connection of like, I'll watch anything that has a Halloween theme or like a terrible sitcom that has a Halloween episode. But Halloween Havoc is going to be so much fun because, again, like pumpkins on heads, spin the wheel, make the deal. Like it just feels, I don't know, something about it feels just more, I don't know, warm around this time of year.
Yeah, right. Like fall is very cozy. You just want to sip on your pumpkin latte and watch something spooky.
I agreed. And there's so many spooky things in the world though. And with Halloween Havoc though, do you even know how this all came together? A few years ago when you were put as host, Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal for years was a WCW thing. And people always kind of like, ha ha ha, kind of joked about it a little bit. When it got brought back, the nostalgia suddenly came forward and no one's going, ha ha ha. They're like, oh my God, Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal. Like, do you know how this all came to be?
Like how
They brought
NXT got
back.
followed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but I even joked about it when I first got signed. I was like, man, I wish like we could bring back Halloween Havoc because we started doing that. We were taking a bunch of old pay-per-views and bringing them back. And I was like, man, when is Halloween Havoc going to get a chance? And then I got a phone call saying, hey, we're going to bring back Halloween Havoc. We want you to be the host. And I just died. I was like, this is my dream come true. Like, I'm dressed up like Elvira right now. And she's like, my gal. Like, and she was like the first woman to be like the role model for Halloween Havoc. So like I'm stepping in her shoes and she's like my favorite person ever. So I'm really excited.
Outstanding. Yeah, I was like, oh, I see. When you started moving your arms, I was like, oh my God, she is dressed as her.
Yeah.